He could barely move in console office and he's still found the opener. If that's how things are going to continue for Joystick tonight, Team Secret could be in serious trouble. They're in trouble inside of round one here as we're heading at a real pace towards a flawless round here, Des. There it is. Joystick, he finishes things just as he starts them. We've got Kilsa Dan, Kilsa Scyther in the middle.
Through the double doorway. He hasn't pushed into the longer corridor itself to make an impact, so no one could challenge onto him. Good play for Secret. Managed to make the smoke player of Dan move around enough that he ran to the line of sight for the Zofia. And now you've got Joystick trying to contest onto the window for Sleben to win it out and find a 2K in the round. Not sure about that one.
Big round from Sleben so far as he's got himself a double. 28 seconds left to go. Team Secret diffuser in hand and it starts to go down. Packbull will try to hold on to this one. Great shots onto the Nitro to protect the planter, and that leaves us now effectively 1 versus 5. There could be an answer of a flawless with a flawless here, but Shepard, having none of it, finds himself at least one. That's a kill onto Hive, but we're still 1 versus 4. 31 seconds shut down by Sleben at the top of the spiral stairs, and this could be a big battle between those big fraggers of Joystick and Sleben.
Smoke sat in his back pocket. They are super invaluable the later this round goes on.
They certainly are. Now,
good night.
He's going to be cleared out by a grenade from Gomfi. Joystick, however, manages to find himself one as he jumps out. He's looking for a potential second as the challenge could come in. The problem with run-outs and jump-outs on Consulate is how long it takes you to get back inside and how dangerous that route is. Now, Joystick's on an absolute steal here. There's nobody taking him back in. He's going to call it a day, though, and he looks to move back inside. Sleben, well aware of his likely position, will take the man down. That leaves us 3 versus 2 now with that little flurry of aggression towards the late round here. Sleben underneath, just opening up those angles, trying to force the defenders to move around, and in doing so manages to find himself a second. Gomfi with 2 on the round as well, and another good round for Team Secret.
Responsibility, but elsewhere around the map there's 1 or 2. No idea that there's a man pushing them in. Keenan finding Dan for free, who was looking completely the wrong way.
Keenan getting himself one there, as you say. Scyther does manage to find Hive. That's going to be a headshot, and he's working his way across the map. He knows there's one on yellow stairs, but challenged from multiple angles. He now manages to find another down in Keenan as well. Sleben and Gomfi, however, they take 2, and surely it's all going to be over in a matter of seconds, but maybe not. Scyther manages to get himself 2. Packbull's getting that diffuser down. He's deep in sight. He's by the bomb chassis. The cover's in place.
Oh, nice.
Scyther chooses to go after the man who is planting, but will not be able to find that kill. Round closed out. Team Secret 3-1
Same sort of stuff.
Far too late as the electrical is applied. The exothermic charge almost about to detonate! And talking about detonating, that is devastating from Joystick out of that top window. He's already tried it once, Des. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. They've allowed that one to come out. Floor Nitro.
That's definitely it, mate. EUL players have been watching Ace of Pyro playing in gold 3, and their Nitros being thrown at the top floor of Consulate. Always Always finds a second before Sleben, who's having a great game, strikes back, finds a second for himself, and suddenly we're all square at 3-3. Secret are on the push-in, sitting in behind White Van here, and Dan left his station momentarily. He's not going to be in a spot to be able to deny this one. Might have to whip out the shotgun and look for something else. He's still got the Yokais to play behind here, potentially, and now Gomfi knows. Scyther finds 1, finds a second. It's all been shut down as Sleben is on about 5 HP. Is he a superpower player? Something tells me not when you're on this much HP left alive, because all they've got to do is sit and wait. Let him be the one that pushes you and makes the mistake, and it's all too easy for Scyther through. Nets yet another 3K. Empire finally break the curse and take a round away from Secret.
Holding the same angle, but Dan's not going to creep across in front of there again. Joystick finds one onto Gomfi. Dan gets one onto Packbull, and that was the moment I was talking about, Des. Packbull had to push in. They had to do something, and Dan had the power position. He had all the cards. Sleben 1 versus 4 now. He's got an awful lot of work to do, and this one looks like it's going to be Team Empire 3, Team Secret 3 at the half.
That's absolutely how it's starting to settle down. I think, again, Empire will be happy walking away from that one. I did wonder for a second about Sleben playing up here at the top of Spiral. One thing I will give to Secret, they had Hive basically dedicated downstairs to making sure he was safe, that no one was going to flank up Spiral. They had the sound cams there. He was holding it the long angle with the gun, also able to cover the bottom of Visa's.
And it's going to be a big catalyst when that first kill comes in. And if it goes in the direction of Team Empire, could be big trouble always. He puts Gomfi in trouble with a headshot, and here I go, Des. As I said, it's a catalyst. Dan, he finds one onto Hive, and the pieces of the puzzle, they start to slot together for Team Empire. As Scyther moves in, diffuser in hand, looks to get it down. Yokai drawn out, Sleben down, Joystick double kill, and it's all going in the favour of Team Empire. Empire, and just like they started their defense, they're going to start their attack with a flawless round.
That it was the mute that had dropped out of playing in the room, but now Dan surely must have the idea they can make this play. Joystick crouch walking his way through towards Spiral here, running up the top. I mentioned Hive earlier on. He could even throw if he wanted to something at the top of these stairs and open it up, but Diffuser is going down. In comes Patbull here, going to get the spray down because the cover wasn't there from Always. Now going to have to step in and go for the plant back himself, but does he have the cover? No, he does not. He's got to try and look for all 3 kills here. Ace gets sprayed down from Keenan, coming in from Spiral. A little bit too easy for Secret there.
Now to waste time, still 2 in pocket for Gomfi here, so he can waste an awful lot of time back from that security corridor. Shepard has got himself in on the thermite and is going to start getting that diffuser down. Great cover on the Yokai drone, just being denied there. Kills start coming in. Joystick finds Packball, but not before he stops the plant. It's 3 versus 3. The diffuser's down cold on the ground. There's 10 seconds left to go, and we have a flank coming out from Keenan. Dan starts to get the diffuser down. Surely it's too little too late, but no, he gets 1. He gets 2, does it? The diffuser's in place. It's 1 versus 1. It's all down to Dan on the Ash. He gets himself out of sight, and there's 30 seconds for Keenan to do something about this.
Does he stick it? DePro's fake ace is the big question. Sticking it out now. Dan,
he's halfway
around the map. The ping's coming through, but he must know on yellow. No, he doesn't. That's going to be 1 out by Dan. Empire take round number 9, but that's one of the ones you look at and just think a second or two's difference, it goes the other way.
A bit like nothing is going right for them. Packball's going to lose his life to a beautiful nade from Always there. 5 versus 3 now. Access gain to admin. This one is all going in the favour of Team Empire right now.
You'll be kicking yourself a little bit as well because you're like, well, I'm behind a castle barricade. Like, surely I'm safe from a nade. Not on the angle is that precise. Keenan finding one back onto Always, gets a bit more spice in the round. 4 versus 3. Suddenly a 4 versus 1 though. Empire found 2 out of seemingly nowhere. Hive left alone with everything to do. The angle's there from Scyther. The pixel perfect peek onto Hive. Closes the round out, and now we find Empire standing at match point.
Lower set of Spiral stairs or not could be key now. Scyther finding himself a gunfight on the long angle, shut down by Sleben. That's well won with a headshot. Sleben does take an awful lot of damage, but it leaves him in place, and that's the important thing. Shut down by Dan is Gomfi, but Sleben, even with minimal HP, still manages to find a second kill for the round.
It makes it a triple as well. Sleben going huge as the bullets are muted, but the kills certainly aren't. 10 seconds left, 2 versus 4 for Empire. Nothing I think they can really do here outside of a bit of desperation as Hive finds yet another. This round's going to go the way of Secret. They give themselves one more chance to send us through to overtime. It's 6-5.
Just like that one, it will not connect though, as Keenan then tries to see if he can get himself an angle on that reverse vertical to just try and get us the first kill here. Now Hive, he's taking a long angle through sight with the Alder there. Gomfi just moving his way up the spiral stairs as well. We've seen an effective flank so far today. We might see another. Shepard, he's getting that diffuser down. It's going to stick. The cover is there. Joystick and down with 2 essential kills. Diffuser activated, and Team Secret, they're up against it now, Des. Keenan, he gets 1. Always shuts him down. 3 versus 2. And Empire, they will have retired way out of sight at this point. They'll be holding those long angles. 1 kill comes in for Gomfi. About 18 seconds for Team Secret to do something here and leave themselves with enough time. Joystick, he takes the head off Gomfi. It's all down to Sleben. Shut down on the long angle from the ramp by Shepard. And that is going to be Team Empire managing to close it out in round 12 and take a full 3 points. Empire march on.